Hey guys, Tuesday, November 8th here today, election day. So markets should be interesting next 24 hours, depending on the turnout of the election. We should be getting a big move. But as far as intraday today, you can see trend has been down. We finally got this cross here I've been waiting for. So I'm actually watching for potential trade setup here for the long, to take a long. As you can see, we broke this previous lower high over here. So that tells me that the potential for upside swing is in. I'll be watching for that. If I get in a trade, I will keep you guys updated. Hey guys, we're back here with a quick update. So as you guys saw on this pullback, I was looking for a trade. I wanted to risk 1 point. So I was looking for an entrance at 23. I got filled. I took 4 contracts at 23. Stop was at 22 for 1 point risk. 4 contracts, that's a $200 risk. We finally got this break here at 24.75. I sold 2 here at 25. And then I had 1 order at 26, which as you can see, we got 1 tick away from 26. So hopefully on this new bounce here, we can get 26. I also have order at 27. I grabbed 4 at 23 with a 1 point stop. So $200 with 4 contracts. So just risking 200. Already made 200 on my 2 contracts at 25. Seeing here, I'm waiting here to see if I can get filled at 26 for 1. And then just my trail, my last contract. So yeah, I took 2 off at 25. Have 2 left. Put my stop at break even, 23.25. Have an order here at 26 to get out to sell 26. Looks like we just hit 25.75 again. And you can see after we hit up here, we came right back down to the 8 EMA and bounced. Got close to stopping me out at 23.25. Not too close, but came all the way down to 24.20, 21.24. Sorry guys, I'm dyslexic. Hey guys, another update here. As you can see, price after this breakout of this fractal here, price has just been very strong to the upside here. I got filled on 26 finally, and now I'm trailing my last one. Gonna be probably trailing this 8 EMA here. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update here. I'll keep you guys posted on what happens with my last contract. Guys, I'm back here with my last update. Just got stopped out at 21.33 on this pullback here. I was gonna put it below the 8 EMA at 21. I'm sorry, at 21.32. I still would have been in the trade. It looks like if I would have held 21.32, but the reason I chose 21.33 was because this is my first ever 10-point gain. I've never had a 10-point gain before. This is my first one. I think the highest I've had before was a 7-point gain on a trade. So I got in at 23, sold at 33 on 1 contract. So I'm really happy about that. Never had that. As you can see, it went as high as 34.75. So could have gotten higher, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. Um, so I wanted to talk about this trade real quick. Um, so as we can see here, all day, well, this is overnight pretty much. We've been in a downtrend, and we pulled back to the 34 EMA. And a lot of people trade this way, which is a reversion to the mean trade. And what they do is as price goes away from the mean, which for me the mean is the 34 EMA. Some people use the VWAP. Some people who use market profile, they use the POC, the POC, which is the point of control. Like I said, I like 34 We always pull back to the 34, as you can see. Price gets away from it, pulls back, gets away from it, pulls back. So the problem with that is, for me, which I've always had problems with, is, as you can see, price pulls away from 34, and you get a green candle here, and you're thinking, oh, maybe we get the reversion to the mean here. So you go long here, and as you can see, price continues down, never gets back to the 34. Then you come here, you get the green candle, and you're thinking, oh, okay, we might get the reversion here. And as you can see, price pulls further down. So the trend holds. And so when you're trying to get the reversion to the mean, you're counter trend trading. And like I always said, that's very risky. I don't recommend it to newer traders. But here, as you can see, if you would have got in on the reversion to the mean, you would have made some money, right to the 34. You got your target. But for me, what I like to see when I'm going to go counter trend is a setup where the AEMA cross is about to happen and also a structure is about to break. For example, this lower high here, lower high, and then we make a higher high that breaks this lower high. So that's structure. And then we had the fractal, which I love fractals. I always watch for the fractals. And as you can see, as soon as this fractal broke, look what happened. An awesome rip to the upside. A great trade. And this whole time you got people getting stopped out. You got like a huge short squeeze here. You got people, maybe here jumping in short, like, oh, we're gonna get a reversion to the mean. If you got in at 29 short, when as high as 35, almost 35. So you can, a lot of people went short here and they just got stopped out. Maybe some people went short here at 33, they got stopped out, and price is still holding the 8 EMA, as you can see here. I do still see a reversion to the mean, to the 34. Obviously, it's going to happen at some point, but I don't like to bet on myself thinking I know when it's going to happen, where and when, at what price, because, you know, this thing can keep going higher. 34 EMA, as price goes up or sideways, 34 EMA is going to start climbing. So the reversion to the mean can happen at 31 potentially. So if you get a reversion to the mean at 31, then it keeps going higher. And let's say you got in over here at 29 for the reversion to the mean, which will be higher than your entry short. So hopefully that makes sense what I'm trying to explain here. But that's why I don't counter trend trade. I don't try to play the reversion to the mean. I just go with the trend. I play structure. I love watching this 8 EMA here. But yeah, so I'm done for the day. Up $850. So it was a great day. Four contracts for me today. I was only risking 1 point, so $200 on just 1 point. That's perfectly fine for my account size. And just a great trade here. Great. I just caught a really nice breakout play here. Really nice breakout play. And that's the other thing with the AEMA crossover, is that I really like to play the first cross. When you have like this downtrend, then you get that first cross. I really like to play that. I really like to jump in on that one. Obviously, sometimes you get chopped. Sometimes you get a cross and a cross back down. You know, happens all the time. No trade is perfect. No setup is perfect. You just got to take high probability trades. All right, guys. So that's it for me today. Up 850 for the day. So my last one at 21.33 for a 1 to 10. All right, guys. So 11:30 here. I'm calling it a day. Have a good one, guys.